give it a little test.
1 2 1 2, check check. Check check, 1 2. Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we have been working on this 2021 Fiat Ducato Purbeck campervan. So this is a local customer and it's a local van, so it's handcrafted by a company in the Purbecks called Garrett, and it's a short wheelbase. So what this customer wanted was to take out the single DIN aftermarket radio they had in there, which was just a simple radio, nothing special, just FM and maybe some USB capability. What we have fitted for them is the Alpine X903D-DU2, which is the big 9-inch swivel screen, dedicated camper navigation for entering things like your height, weight, length, etc. And we've also teamed it up with a high level brake light, reversing camera, single lens, and a Thinkware dash camera. So join me at the back, I'll show you what we've been doing. The Fiat, Peugeot, Citroën sliding door vans come from factory with this. This is just the single high level brake light, and all we simply do is remove the guts and the housing which has got the brake light in, and then fit the new brake light camera. So the brake light camera itself is single lens. They do dual lens, but it looks slightly different. And the camera view itself literally just says, I'm here and I can see the bumper and I can see further back. So when you're reversing is ideal. Cabling gets routed all the way down to the front of the vehicle. It's not easy on these, so we always drop it down one of the sides at the back, past the light cluster and along to the front underneath in plastic Copex tubing. Make a hole in through and then seal it, and then up to the head unit or whatever we're fitting at the time. In this particular application, we're connecting it to the Alpine 9-inch display. So the image quality isn't as good as we'd say it could be, because the panel, the resolution of the Alpine system is not HD, it's not 720, it's lower than that, but it does its job very, very well, and it's a lot better than the majority of motorhome reversing cameras that you see out in the market today. So what we do now is we're now jump into the front cab and show you the Alpine and the dash camera. So along with the Alpine X903D, which does this, is a swivel. Alpine obviously put a lot of time and effort into research and development and thought that having this swivel screen capability will aid the driver or the co-pilot or whatever you're driving on the right or driving on the left. So anyway, this is the X903D-DU2. It's got dedicated camper navigation system on there using the TomTom mapping database. Once we install it, you get 3 years free map updates. You also get 2 years warranty for peace of mind because we're an Alpine Excellence dealer. We've also fitted a dash cam. You may not be able to see it, but it's above the Alpine. It's a completely standalone Thinkware Q800, and the reason why is just because this customer wants to feel reassured that if they're on the road and are involved in an incident or something similar, that they've got the footage to back up a claim, just in case there's no witnesses. Okay, so let's put the ignition up. That's a horrible noise, but you probably don't hear that anyway because I've got the music over the top of the video. Anyway, that was the windscreen wipers going crazy. So dash camera in the background, just having a little boot up chat.
On your smartphone, connect to a Wi-Fi network whose name starts with Thinkware.
Okay, so the Alpine X903D is very similar to many of the similar Alpine operating systems, unless it's one of the newer breed. So if you go back to the main menu here, because you've got buttons down each side, you've also got a rotary volume knob. Now this design was not designed for the UK specifically, and there are far more left-hand drive cars than there are right. That's why the volume's on this side and not on this side, and you can't interchange it. So for a vehicle like this that doesn't have multifunction steering wheel buttons to adjust the volume, this is really handy, because when you're driving and rattling on down the dual carriageway or motorway at 60-70 miles an hour, you don't want to have to fumble over for a volume. You can just grab that and adjust the volume perfect, like so. It's the, apart from the FM and the DAB, and you've then got Bluetooth and Bluetooth audio. I've just plugged my phone in, and let's just, yes, okay, activate that on there. We now have Apple CarPlay. So, Apple CarPlay, again, we've done this loads of time, won't bore you with what it does and everything else, but we fit so many Apple CarPlay devices now. This system is not wireless, it's wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto, but it does everything you want it to do. So you've got your satellite maps for where you are, you've got your access to Spotify, you've got access to WhatsApp, you've got access to Waze, you've got access to internet radio, all the mod cons you need. I listen to a lot of storybooks and stuff when I'm driving or running, so that makes it just easier as well, because you can access all of that. There are so many cool features with this. Once you start using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you probably won't use much else. But if you don't have mobile phone signal, then you're not going to get a map up on your Apple CarPlay, so you might struggle to get out of somewhere. That's where your built-in navigation comes in. Okay, interestingly enough, just got a call coming in, so I'm gonna answer that. Just one second. Gavin, I'm just on a call, I'll call you back.
Yeah, no problem at all, James.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, bye.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you, bye.
Okay, so that was a good example of the phone working in Apple CarPlay mode. It's simple, it's there, you've got your volume, you can answer an end, and it's really, really effective. Going back to the Apple CarPlay, yes, it's all wired, not really a big deal, but if you don't want to use the Apple CarPlay, you've got your dedicated mapping system. So the mapping system is done by TomTom, and everyone knows TomTom. It's a household name, so you can then press the button again here. The screen will automatically change to address input, so it's a simple double press. One press will take you and show you the map where you can zoom in, out, like so. Let's just shut my phone up. And you can press the button again and it will take you into your address. Now before we go in and enter address, you can then go up into setup. So in setup, you can go in here and turn off things like warning when speeding is either visual, audible or visual. And you can then also go in and check things like your GPS. Now we are in our building at the moment, so GPS isn't going to be great. What we have done is fitted the GPS on top of the dashboard rather than hiding it away and causing an issue. So once this goes outside, this is going to jump up to 10, 11 satellites. So let's go back into there and we're going to enter an address. With TomTom, it's very simple to use. Enter your postcode and it's going to find the place. You can enter a house number and it's going to give you alternative routes, so you can, depending on which one you want to go, is the shortest or the fastest or the most economical. Anyway, Alpine X903D, fantastic bit of kit, not cheap but very, very popular. Dedicated camera access. So the camera access is here. We've left the guidelines on for this particular camera. We don't normally, but we've left it on because actually they tie in with the vehicle really well. A lot of them don't, and they're actually quite misleading. So you can turn the camera off like so, or if the vehicle is running, you can put it into reverse gear like so, and the reversing camera will come up. So every time you're in a reverse maneuver, you're going to have the reversing camera, but also if you're traveling and you want to see what's behind you, you've also got the reversing camera without needing to go into reverse gear. Now the Thinkware Q800 dash camera is completely independent, standalone, and we fit many of the front and rear systems, but the front only is great for the motorhome side of things, and it will keep you safe on the road. So this is a 2021 Fiat Ducato Purbeck short wheelbase motorhome campervan. We fitted a single lens camera, we fitted the Alpine, we fitted a dash camera. If you've got a vehicle like this and you want something done, whether it be audio, speakers, navigation or mods in the back, then get in touch with us. The web address is www.motorhomeretrofits.co.uk. Fill out a contact form and then we can get you booked in. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends and family, and see you on the next video.